Mungkin bisa cerita untuk sebelum ke Bali itu Kak Teddy perjalanan hidup gimana bisa nemuin passion di Bali gitu.
Gimana ya? How do I found passion ya?
Yes.
How do I found it?
Before you go to Bali?
Well, I don't know because like I like photography since I was like kids, I guess, because yeah, I like to do it. I like photography. I like to do like basically I like to taking a selfies of myself, like something like that. But then I found out that I liked something different in fashion. So I like to do a lot of things in photography. I tried some kind of landscape portrait. I mean, I still like portrait, but then there's something different with fashion. So that's why I think I really like fashion at that moment. And then I started to like buy my camera, but it wasn't like really buying actually. I was just like kind of borrowed from friend to friend, and then renting a camera in such a camera lens, and then yeah, mostly friend of mine are giving me. I mean, they borrow me. They lend me a camera, and then I can learn. And then I don't know. I don't know what to say actually.
Yeah. And how can you end up here in Bali?
Oh, how did I end up here?
The story, why you end up in Bali.
Okay. So I studied communication science, which is like there's a major of audio and visual department, stuff like that. So as I told you that I like photography, but I like fashion. But in my hometown, we don't really have such a fashion industry, and we don't really have such a big move of the fashion stuff there. So yeah, I was kind of stuck after I graduated from the university. I was just like, what? I don't know what to do here, and not so many places that I can actually work with. But then I have to leave, and then I need to leave for a living. So yeah, I worked in the bank for like 1 year or more, and then yeah, and then I don't know. I just feels like I was living in a cage, so I don't really go anywhere. I was just working and then going home, and I feel like I'm living like a robot. And then I figure out that I need to do something else, and I need to do something which is like, the secret passion in my life. So yeah, and then I quit my job, and then I started to travel around. Like I started to just moving around and see what's going on in me, and then I found out that I really love doing some photography things. And then after I travel, I don't really have any money, so I broke up. I broke, and then I broke, and then I don't really have money, and then yeah, I don't know what to do. And then I started to think that maybe I should move somewhere which is like make people are more sportive and looking for something different, different than in my hometown. So there's a friend of mine which is like he's one of my best friend, and then he was asking me that, what is your passion? And then I was like, my passion is a photography, and I want to be a photographer, like a professional photographer. And then so what do you want to do to get there? Like now I already know what I'm doing, like I think that's my passion, and I need to get the camera, but I don't have money now to get the camera, but I'm collecting. And I was thinking like after I quit my job, and what is the fastest job that I can get, and I can get money super easily, like directly on that day. So I was thinking, what was that? What is the quickest, the quickest job that I can get in now, And then I was thinking, there was like a Gojek things, So it was like in the beginning of Gojek era, and I was registered to Gojek things. So I was a driver, as a Gojek driver, and then I was working for like around 5 months, I guess, just for living, and then just for like, to to collect to collect money to buy a camera, but still not enough. And I already like almost like no, I don't want to I don't want to do this forever, you know. And then my friend was like, yo, I can give you money and then you can, because he's like really my best friend, and then he's already success before me, and then he's already find something. And then we were like, because when we were in a university, we were living in the same boarding house, and then we were spending a lot of time together, and we were like eating Indomie, just you know, like one Indomie for two. Yeah. So he was telling me, I can give you money and then you can find your passion. And then I feel like I don't really want to get the money. I mean like, you know, I just don't want to get something for free, you know. And then he told me like, no, you can take it and then you can give it back as when you can. And then I took the chance, and then I bought a new camera, and then I moved here. And then still like figure out what can I do here, like. Yeah, like I went to UNCUT for 1 week and still couldn't figure out what I'm doing here. Like all of these kind of things, spiritual things, I still don't know what to do. I like it because like everybody told me what UNCUT was gonna be like magical or fantastic, but then I still don't know if I can live here. But then I moved to Uluwatu and Jimbaran around there, and still I couldn't find something that I like. You know, it's not fit in me still. And then I moved to Canggu, and then yeah, I just hang out and get more connection and networking, and then I felt something that, oh, I think I can live here. And then yeah, and then something like that. And then I started to just moving around in Canggu and around, and then making friends. I was like literally don't have anyone here, because I'm like a kind of like a shy person, but then I have to challenge myself and I have to hang out and meet people, and because otherwise I'm gonna die here because you know yeah, so that's why. And then people are supportive. That's why I really think that I really want to live here, because people are really supportive and everyone's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm a photographer. Oh yeah, there's like a here, like they're like try to get connect to each other, and then they're like really wants you know, something like that. And what else? Yeah, that's the thing that I think that I really like in Bali, because people are supportive here. And then after that I started to figure out like everyone are amazing here. And then after 3 months, I think after 3 months I was like already can give back the money that my friend gave it to me. And it was a lot for me, I think, at that moment, because I never get any money that much before. So, and then I can earn it for like 3 months. I think like it's like really big achievement for me. And yeah, but before that, the first month of I'm moving into Canggu, I was still couldn't make it anything, because I couldn't get any job at the first month. So I almost give up. I came back to my hometown for like 3 days, but then I get my first job in Bali, and then I was like, okay, I move here. And then I think this is gonna be it, you know. And then yeah, so far so good. Until now, I think it was like a best decision that I moved to Bali. And I think I found myself here.
So you feel like your life is different before you come to Bali, and then you.
Yeah, it's super different. It's like, I think it's like here are more, makes me realize what I want. Because like, I don't know, I don't want to say bad things about my hometown, but can you imagine if you're living in your hometown for like the whole life, and then you just know people like all of, like, you know, like just like circle that like you cannot really move, you know. But here, like, you can meet a lot of people from all over the world, and then everyone is interesting. Like when you meet new people, like there's always something is interesting. So yeah, I think that's also makes me feel that I like to live in Bali, because I like to get to know new people. Like I don't know, it's like interesting for me.
When you said the first time you shy and now you change.
Yeah,
You-
I think I'm like, I mean, I'm not really shy, you know,
Yeah.
like a princess or stuff like that. But it's just I'm not really, you know, like an alpha male or whatever. Like you can just easily can get in touch with someone. Yeah, I mean, like I can talk to someone, but not like with a stranger all over and over. But here I was like, I don't have no one, so that's what I do to survive, you know.
Yeah.
I have to go and then try to talk to someone. Like we call it SKSD in Indonesia, so I don't care. I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
You want to talk? You just talk.
Yeah, that's all. But then actually, it's interesting. That's why I found myself like it's kind of interesting to find to talk to strangers. So yeah.
You have you told that you moved to Bali.
Hmm?
You've been a photographer right now, and
Yeah.
you find your passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And-
kind of.
Yeah. Now you're in Bali, so what attracts you the most about Bali?
What attracts me the most? Oh, bule. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I like the nature. I mean, I don't know. I just like the environment and I like the vibes here. I think that's the most because like you know here like you can get any kind of vibes you want. Like if you wanna get like a more local vibes, you can just go to Denpasar, or if you wanna go like if we don't get like a village vibe, you can just go to Sidemen or some places around. And if you wanna get like a western and stuff like that, you can just go to beaches or like you know stuff like that too. Yeah, that's the things that I like because the vibes here you can just control the vibes that you like here.
You can choose.
Yeah, you can
whatever-
choose whatever you want. Like you want to go party all the time, you can do it too. You want to go yoga or spiritual, you can also go to. You did it too. But that's the thing that I cannot find it in my hometown.
When you're now working, I mean, like you must be have a free time sometimes. Where did you go, or you have favorite place or some place here in Bali?
Oh yeah, my favorite place to go. I like to go to the beach sometimes when it's like you know sunset time. Just yeah, that's the thing. That's why I like it here because now I live like really close to the beach. So anytime when I get bored or something like that, so I just go to the beach and then let's see what's going on. Or maybe there's a place called Star Mart actually, like close to Pretty Poison. I like to go there, get some drink, and then sometimes there's new people that I can talk with there. And yeah, I like to go to Pretty Poison too, like watching some skateboarding, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and then yeah, I think that's it.
No. Oh, where did you go to watch the skateboard?
Huh?
Where did you go to watch the skateboard thing?
It's Pretty Poison. So there's a place here called Pretty Poison. They have a skate park, like a bowl, stuff like that, and also they have sometimes they have a live perform of band and rock and roll and stuff like that. And yeah, now recently I found something that I didn't find it in my hometown. Like I think I just realized that I like electronic music because in my hometown I don't really see so much electronic music. I mean mostly just like something like that, so it's boring. But when I'm here and then it's like there's a lot of genre in electronic music, and then I figure out that there's a places called there's a places here that they play some techno music, and yeah, there's in techno music there's a lot of genre. So I started to like looking, you know, in my free time I was just like you know kind of learn and new music. And then now I feel like I really enjoy the music, like this new music. And then I was thinking maybe I can also like try to learn how to be a DJ because I think I really like to you know like to listen just listen to music and then oh, there's something new here, Yeah, something like that.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought it was amplitude. You go to watch the skateboard.
No, Amplitude, I went there, but it's not like
Like
more not like for hangout. There is more like you want to practice for a skateboard, but in Poison it's like more
yeah.
for hangouts.
Amplitude has a like circuit for
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's more dangerous. I've been there playing the rollerblade and so it's that I call it rollerblade.
Yeah, roller glot.
Do you have any special memories here? Maybe something happened to you and you will never forget about it. Maybe you have a like memory in personal or something.
Memory. Hmm. I'm really bad at memory. I don't know.
Yeah. Something you will never forget about Bali.
Something I'll never forget about Bali.
Maybe it happens to you. Yeah. When somebody said Bali, you will remember to that moment.
Oh, actually, maybe there's a one time. Maybe one time when I was in Ubud, because uh, at that moment I was like still broke because I just moved here and then I moved to Ubud, and then my tire was flat,
Oh.
and in the middle of like it was like in a village, I guess in Ubud. I don't know. I couldn't remember where, but yeah. And then I was with my friend, and I was like actually was with someone that I wanted to approach actually. So I was just trying to be cool, but I don't really have money. And then I was just my flat of my bike was like tire, and I mean my tire. How to say it? Like my motorbike tire was flat. And then yeah, and then I was just like push the bike in the road, and I already embarrassed because I don't have money to pay the to change the tires. But then there is a one ibu, and she was like really nice that she was like offer me to go because it was raining as well, and then she was offer us to go to her place to take a shelter. And then we were talking and talking and talking, and then suddenly she was giving me some kind of jajanan Bali, like snack. And then we were talking, and then I told her that I don't know why suddenly I told her that I was like that, and I was like, she still figure out that, and I don't have money. I told her like to a stranger, and then she's like really kindly. I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but she was give me some money so I can replace my flat tires, and then yeah, and then after that I went to a what is this called, to these kind of shops, and then we changed the tires, and then after that I went back to my hostel, I guess, and then I was just like still thinking about it, and then I called someone in my house, in my family, to send me a little bit of money. And then I went back to her, and then I was say thank you, and I give back the money. So I mean, like that's the things that make me a little bit impressed, because I was thinking, I mean, there's still some people like this. I don't know if it's
it's rare.
yeah, it's rare, but I don't know, because I'm from Java. I don't really think that this kind of thing is like rare, because I think in Java everyone will help you if you have something like this. But in Bali I was thinking, because I was stranger here, I was like kind of new, and I don't think that it's gonna be like that. I don't think that people will help me, but then people help me. And when I tell this story like a long time ago to my friends or my foreigners friend, and then they say like, "Oh wow, really? Like, yeah, why? Because I don't think this gonna be happen in somewhere in my country." And I was like, "What? If you go to Java, I think everyone will help you." But at that moment, I started to realize that, oh wow, I think, you know, I think, like that's why I think Bali makes me more open-minded because I see a lot of things that's different than in my hometown.
Yeah, I mean like the genuine heart.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
there's nowadays people are so fucking don't care.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there's somebody still
Yeah,
care.
if you go to village, I guess people are really, really, they have like really kind heart.
Yeah, maybe they didn't realize how
They don't
much
realize
it
it.
means to
Yeah, yeah.
us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
Small like it's just the jajanan Bali. They always have it in the morning, but it means a lot to the people they help.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's true.
That's it. And yeah, it is the last question. So
Mhm.
based on what you do now, you are now photographers, and you've been photographing models or else fashions. And what would you, what is your hope about Bali will be in the next future?
What is my wish? Ah,
You see Bali now is in your vision, like what is your hope about it in the future? Is it getting better?
I hope that they will. I hope Bali can be more easier to get anywhere. I mean,
Public.
the public transportation and the roads is more. I don't know. Maybe. I hope that Bali can be more easy to go. Because I think if you don't drive motorbike, it's really difficult to go anywhere here. And yeah, more organized, I guess. But anyway, I still like it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I still like to live here. I hope that's gonna be better. Just that's it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think like this is because but people in Bali are care about each other personally.
Mhm.
But unlike another place they're always like they don't care about our heart. They just care about our appearance. But here in Bali, they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, that's also true because here in Bali, like they don't care about your appearance, like at all. Like they don't care if you're ugly or whatever, or you are black or you like they don't care about this kind of things. Like I think here, people are more plural, and that's the thing that I like, and I hope that it's keep like this in the future, like just be more plural, and yeah, that's
Well,
it.